Another day, another video. As you can see, 12 valve Veer 6 is in the car. And a couple things I need to still do. I need to pop this down all the way. Obviously the front end needs to go back on. I'm missing the clip for the shifter, which is really cool. I have no idea where that went. Otherwise, everything's plumbed. That's like, again, minus the radiator. Everything's plumbed, everything's hooked up. Need plug wires, but she cranks, and she cranks really healthy. So, let's see right. Don't mind the timing cover on that's warped, so it will sit and make random noises. But she cranks really well. The battery's kind of dead, but got all the gears. My shifter doesn't pop off. There's everything. There's reverse. You're fine. I'm happy. I can drive this thing pretty soon. Gotta put the front end back on, plug wires, do an oil change, all that fun jazz, and she'll be pretty ready to go. Also, I gotta fix my speedometer. Whatever. It's a Gulf City cluster, so it's cool either way. Well, it's been a couple days. Here's some updates. So, right now, this was the stock, like, resonator exhaust section that was on the car. I had it going to my old MagnaFlow, wherever I put it. But we're stepping up from 2 1/4 to 2.5 inch. No more resonator. No, not gonna be any cats. Don't tell the government. All the way back to, also, mode is in the car. Deleting the washer tank. Obviously, I got this all cleaned up a little bit. Most of the cooling systems ran. I'm not really quite sure about this one because this kind of got smashed. It's just like aluminum cover over the hose, so I squeezed it back out. It should be fine. Got all the cooling system pretty much ran all the way up to, got to figure out something for this, and then obviously put the radiator on and see. This might have to be cut a little bit. Power steering's all hooked up except for at the rack. Axles are all hooked up. Pretty much everything up here is ready to go. I'm waiting for plug wires. I got to see if I have some somewhere. I don't think I do. But I cranked it over already. It sounds really, really good. So hopefully pretty soon here we'll get a start. I do have some plug wires coming for it, just so I have new ones. Obviously got new motor mounts, new dog bone mount, everything. Well, currently working on trying to get this exhaust in. Issue I'm having right now, not that the car is too low or anything, wheels are off the ground. I can't get the end over because of the hanger. The hanger is completely different from whatever that is supposed to be. So right now I'm trying to get this shock loose so I can lower the subframe down a little bit. Also, look how bad my tire, sorry. That one's like straight Minecraft. This one's just done. Anyways, I'm trying to get that to crack loose so I can lower it down. It's kind of being a little bit of a challenge. So what I'm taking my 16 mil and a hammer and beating it, soaking in WD-40, pounding it, try and shock it loose. I think I'm gonna get the snap-on ratchet on there and turn the ratchet while I hammer on it. See if I can get her loose. Oh, hey Jersey. This is my cat, Jersey. She's kind of a sweetheart. Kind of. Yeah, you heard me. Yep. Great success. She's cracking loose. It's a nylon lock now that I actually realized. That's why it's kind of a big pain. Broke my snap-on ratchet. Broke the reverse off of it. But, oh well. At least it's getting the job done. So I'm gonna drop this down, slap that exhaust in there, hook it up to the hanger, and then kind of test fit my AWE track. I'm excited. Oh, that's so tight. I'll see you guys when I get this off. I got that exhaust up and ran. I ended up having to drop both sides of the subframe just to get it over. Yeah, it was kind of a pain, but got it in there, so good deal. I think for now I'm gonna go grab this good old AWE track. Sorry, YouTube. Grab this AWE track, slap it on there, and see what it does. I think I need to disconnect that so I can fit it in there. Alright, hold up. I'm gonna get the other old muffler back out and do a comparison. So now that I got these two pulled out, I'm kind of wondering how well this is actually gonna work. Because this is the muffler that came off the car. Obviously, that's the one going on. This one's quite a lot longer. I mean, it is obviously for a Jetta. Also, it's shinier. But, you know, I gotta run it all the way back there, right? That's right close about where that one sat. So, realistically, I'd probably sit out just about that much farther. It's gonna look a little goofy. So yeah, I think I definitely will have to cut it back, but I guess we'll see when we get there. No, this is just stupid. Obviously it's not hooked up to the exhaust. I kind of just have it hanging by my foot. But, Jesus Christ. Oh, that'll stick out way too far. So I'm kind of thinking I'll probably Sharpie it right here or so, chop them off right here, move these back, and see where it sits. Well, anyways, got that welded up. Excuse my booger welds. I'm not very good at welding. Plus, I got a flux core welder. Anyways, line these two up right about where both of them would sit in the car. Obviously, they're a little different. Oh, hey, look. I noticed it's actually leaking right there. Anyways, I went through, measured right about where the tips would be, but I gave myself a little room. I did it right at the end of, or I should say right at the start of the tip. So I can give myself a little bit of room if I want to move it in or out or stagger the two. So what I'm going to do now, cut it right there. Polish these tips up a little more, just make them look a little bit nicer. And then I will go test fit it on the car. I'm excited because it's an AWE track, so can't say no to that. Alright, well, got it mocked up, got it cut down. I kind of have them a little staggered right now just because I really love staggered tips. Obviously, it's not hanging straight right now. It'd have to be bolted up to the exhaust and everything. And I can't put my lip on right now because I have the car jacked up. But I think it'll be good fitment. It's just really dependent on how it looks at the lip, because I can move them way farther out and I can move them way farther in still, so I still have plenty of room to play with. Also, I felt like looks like I did a pretty decent job. Maybe that one needs to be fixed, or maybe this one needs to be turned because it'll sit up farther. But yeah, kind of got that all mocked up. Realize now, once I chop that apart, I believe, yep, so that'll slide kind of right in there. I'll use that as the rest of my connector for the exhaust. Got two of them. So now once I weld this back up and get it done, I'll pretty much have a complete exhaust. You know, if I have some more blades, I might just do that right now. I kind of got like a quarter of a blade, and I got enough blade to do this. So yeah, right now plan is cutting this up. I'll probably chop it right at the collector and then weld it up to the stock 24 12 valve one, bolt up the 12 valve manifold, and see how much I need to actually connect. So I don't think it'll be way too much, but you know, we gotta see. Well, got this all welded up. Again, I'm not a fabricator. I'm not a welder. I'm just using what I got. But anyways, welded it up, shine a flashlight down it. Don't see any holes, as shitty as it looks. So I just cleaned that up a little bit with the tiny little amount of blade I have left. I'm gonna go clean this up, shove it in there, weld it, so I have something to connect to my exhaust, and then I should have most of my exhaust ready to go. All right, I gotta get there, but yeah, that's the move for right now. Clean this up, weld this up, slap it on the car. Yeah, let's go. Well, got her all mocked up. Kind of didn't get it as straight as it probably needs to be, but you know what? It's fine. So, letting this cool down a little bit. I already sprayed it down to let it cool down. Threw some water in it. Didn't see any leaks. So, exhaust. Okay, remember, it was chopped right here. So I added all the rest of that on there. So now, get my good old hood light, pop those manifold bolts off, pop this in. Everyone's shooting out fireworks. Goddamn brother, goddamn America. So anyways, pop a hood light on, pop that bad boy in, and then from there I'll measure how much I might need left. I don't imagine I'll need very, very much, because this is taking up close to the amount of space the cat would take. So I don't think that it'll really need much more than that. It dumps right, the current exhaust stops right at the hanger. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm proud of myself for this one. Doesn't leak. You're not gonna see it, so it doesn't really matter. I might honestly paint it. Never mind, I don't have any paint. Actually, I do. So I think I'm gonna just throw it with some paint real quick and throw it on. Well, got that bolted up. It is a big, big, huge pain getting it up in there. Even bigger pain getting it to set on the manifolds. And I think the biggest pain was trying to get it to just bolt up. Not because of it's not in a good spot or anything, it's just kind of stupid. Anyways, I do have a little bit I need to add on extra. Not a big deal. I got two choices of either that pipe or that little shorty one right there. Well, anyways, this is going to be pretty much the stopping point for the night. Battery trays in, batteries in, everything's hooked up minus the return line and power steering line. I'm going to slap an O2 sensor in that tomorrow. I'm going to bolt up the rest of this exhaust tomorrow. Sorry, you can't really see. And then I will continue finishing the exhaust tomorrow as well. Any day now, I should be getting the spark plug wires for this thing. So any day we should be able to start her back up. I do got to get my ECU defeated. Honestly, I'll probably just go get a tune for that. But you know what? For just a small guy in his mom's crowded garage, actually not even in the garage, in the driveway, I'm pretty proud of this. So go over it real quick. Brand new engine mounts, all three of them. 12 LV6, unknown mileage. Sounds really, really good though. Simplified cooling system. Now catless stock downpipes to a 2.5-inch exhaust. AWE track exhaust all the way out the back with adjustable tips. Rieger GTX lip. Side skirts, I need to fix this one. Don't worry about it. I'll do a video on how to fix that, because I gotta learn. Fucking eBay projectors that look really good. Side skirts on this side. Borbet 8 Rexes. Autotech 9-pound flywheel, Clutch Max Stage 2 daily. I should probably clearance this too so I can get my little dipstick out nicely. But anyways, yeah. I'm pretty proud of this thing. You know what, just for the night, even though it's not gonna actually start or do anything, I kind of want to click on the lights, make sure all those still work. Yep. Let's see, what about up front? That one's never worked. I don't know why. That one works. Cool. And I suppose, just give her a crank for the night. She sounds really, really good. Cranks pretty fast too. So that starter's pretty strong, the battery's pretty strong. Ooh, we gotta roll up windows. This window switch is a little broken. And then sunroof down. And that is all for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for the next video when we see this thing running.